I'm outside a house where we're going to be doing a walkthrough and our inspection. This is for a new build, so it's a little different. With new builds, they have to fix everything we call out, so we dig deeper. We do our own inspection and walkthrough, and then we also have an inspector that comes out and they dig a little deeper, and they're the experts. They're going to be doing that as well. And with new builds, it's different than regular inspections, because remember, with other homes that are used, we'll call them, they're all as is. That's how those homes work. Of course, we could ask for something, but they don't have to do it. But with a new build, it's a little different because they just built the property and they're standing behind it and they have warranties and all that fun stuff. But before we move in, we want to make sure that everything's good, because when my client goes in there, we want to make sure the toilet works, shower works, electricity, all that stuff, so they live comfortably right out of the gate. You do want to make sure that stuff's taken care of before you actually close on escrow, or else there's no sense of urgency for them, and we want to make sure they take care of it ASAP. During our inspection, I have a little bag of goodies. For the new build, we always got to have our blue tape. We mark things that are wrong, some scratches on the floor, ceiling, wall. That's a good one. This is also a good one. I bring some tissue. You do want to test out all the toilets. Of course, we have an inspector that tests it, but during our walkthrough, this is a good thing. Just throw a piece of toilet paper in there and flush the toilets, because again, we want them to fix that. We have a little measuring device. You can see how big the rooms are, all that fun stuff. See where things are gonna go. What else do I got? Well, for people that don't like technology, this works too. I have a pen. And then for new build, this is something I do a little different, where we have a checkoff sheet where we do our own thing alongside the inspector. We dig a little bit deeper. We want to make sure they take care of this stuff before we actually close. Okay, we just did our walkthrough with the representative from the new build company. They do their thing. The inspector that we hired is going around right now checking for anything we might have missed. Got to have an expert for that. And all this tape you see around here, they had a couple different colors. Everyone has different process here. They had a couple different colors for depending on who's going to fix it. If it's the paint, caulking, other repairs that need to get done. So that was their system. Some of them would just give you a roll of blue tape, which I showed earlier, and then we just got to knock it out, put it everywhere. We noticed something. Another reason why I go through the whole house, I won't show you this whole thing, and sorry, it's a little quick, but I'm going to go through later and look through this, and we're going to make sure everything where there was tape that was fixed and the tape's gone. We want to make sure that we double check all these things. Their job is to take care of it. Remember, this is a new build and it needs to be treated like that. Just like when you get a new car, you don't want to have scratches on it already. You want it to be new. So our client's paying for a premium product and it should be delivered that way. That's why we're going through doing our thing. We should be wrapping up in just a few minutes here, and we should be good. But in about 2 weeks, we will be closing. We're going to do our final walkthrough at the end to make sure all these things were taken care of, which I know they're going to be. But I'm also going to have that detailed report from the inspector that we're going to present to the sellers, and we're going to make sure they take care of everything he points out as well. With this tape, yes, we're going to take care of these more cosmetic things, we'll call them. And then if there's anything that's going to take more than just slapping a new coat of paint on it, we're going to have them take care of that. We've already found a few little things, but that should all be good. And again, in a couple weeks, he'll be having a key to his new home, and I'm excited about it. I'll share when we get there.